Okay, we'll get started with Craig. We'll start with Megan right down here in the front.
Craig, just what went into the decision to stick with Shota there in the fifth versus Soroka or walking Machado?
Yeah, I mean, look, the result suggested we should have done something different. Really, just confidence in Shota, plain and simple. There, I thought he was pitching well. I thought he was throwing the ball really well. Unfortunately, he made a mistake.
Sada.
Did you consider going to Soroka?
Yeah. No, we considered walking Machado. Wasn't going to put Soroka in. Considered walking Machado.
Megan.
Just overall, you kind of touched on it briefly there, but just what did you think of Shota's stuff and his overall command?
No, I thought he pitched very well. I thought the stuff was crisp. He was. There was a couple walks, but I thought that was just like giving him his best stuff. And I thought he threw the ball well.
Andy.
Just for clarity, was Soroka ready if you had gone to him for Machado like he was warm?
He was. There was a couple spots we were thinking about him. Yeah.
Megan.
Obviously, with an opener, when a run scores, it'll come under more scrutiny. Just what did you think of Kittredge's stuff there?
I thought he threw the ball well. I thought they did a really good job in the first inning. I mean, he got, the Tatis hit is a really good pitch. The Arias hit's a really good pitch. He gets Machado out. He made good pitches. So, like, sometimes you get really good hitters and they get a hit, what are you going to do, right? He made the pitches that you'd want him to make in that inning. And so I'd give them credit for putting together a good inning and having good at-bats.
Far left.
Craig, I think it's up to 24 strikeouts through 2 games for you guys. Obviously, a lot of good arms on the other side, but lineup construction, tweaking anything for Game 3, what will you consider there?
Well, I mean, the consolation today was we pitched really well in the back half of the game. They obviously had they used their Morahone and Miller multiple innings, and even Suarez multiple innings. So, look, those are good arms. That's what they've done to the league all year. Those are tough at bats, plain and simple.
Just one more on sticking with Shota against Machado. Was the decision based on what you saw during the start? That's why you stuck with him?
Yeah.
You felt like, okay, just wanted to clarify that. And then with Pete struggled, does it kind of look like he's trying to make something happen rather than the game come to him? Or is he trying, it almost seems like he's trying to do too much. Maybe I'm just basing that off results.
Well, I think, look, these are, the first 2 matchups in this series have been pitchers that have done a good job exploiting Pete's holes, which is what pitchers, that's their job, right? And they've executed pitches really well to do that. So I think they've made a lot of good pitches on Pete. I think they're clearly today they made a lot of good pitches on everybody. It's just you got to get pitches to hit. If players of this talent don't give you pitches to hit, it's tough to get hits. And they did a darn good job of that today.
Vinny, second row on the left.
What about what you've seen from this team all year long, from your team all year long, gives you confidence that you guys are going to be in the right spot going into winner-take-all tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first 2 games is, really what you expected in this series. And I think tomorrow will be, a lot of the same. And so I think we're made for that. We're going to have to produce more offense tomorrow. There's no question. We didn't do enough offensively today to really, 3 at-bats in a game with runners in scoring position. That's going to be tough to put up more than a single run, really. So, that's going to be the challenge tomorrow.
Megan.
Who's your Game 3 starter?
We're going to discuss it here.
Any last ones for Craig? All right, Craig, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.